hello again. Welcome back to, what is this, jailbreaking Final Fantasy XIV? I say jailbreaking like, I don't know, like the way you jailbreak a phone rather than, being like a prison break or anything. Because honestly, we're keeping ourselves, sort of imprisoned because, well, you can see that Hold On Envoy main storyline quest over there. We haven't even unlocked Tastasha still. Been doing a lot of leveling off screen, of course, and we're level 47 now, so we can actually go unlock Orm Vale. I also unlocked Ismail Darkhold off screen, and yeah, let's go unlock Orm Vale, because why not? Now, hilariously, because we have not completed the Aldan Envoy, the ferry to and from Vilbrand is still unavailable, and the ferry to the Isles of Umbra is also unavailable. Full disclosure, I totally looked at my hunting log and said, hey, what the fuck? I'm not waiting, I'm not sitting on like 100 and... Like with the double XP from Road to 80, it's like completion of the log's 80,000, and then the last 3 entries that are all on Isles of Umbra, it's like a total of like another like 90,000 or 94,000 or something like that. So I'm not sitting on 174,000 experience points until I actually like advance the main storyline, whatever the fuck that will be. So I just I totally technically broke the solo rules. I just like went to Limsa and I was just like, hey, is anyone with a 2-seater mount that can like act as the ferry for me to Isles of Umbra? And I got a bunch of shout replies that were like, just take the ferry, just take the ferry, just take the ferry. And then one immediate tell from somebody named Peach Desu that was like, yeah, I'll take you. And I was like, okay, thanks. And like, yeah, I know that's like not in the spirit of soloing and whatnot, and like the part of the solo nose to the grind like thing is like to not use anyone for anything ever. But at the same time, it's just transportation to a non-major location, a dead end location. So it's not like I like actually let us go somewhere crazy good. It was specifically for hunting log. And the game actually unlocks all the side quests. There's 3 side quests on the Isles of Umbra to do. And it's like annoying that you can't just go there and do them since they unlock for you regardless of the main story. So that's pretty much a thing. But hey, we can unlock Orm Vale now, and we might as well. Taurus this and Taurus that. You're some kind of goddamned hero, huh? Okay. Thanks, bro. And I guess apparently we can unlock Wanderer's Palace as well, even though we can't even enter it yet. How strange. That'll get us a ring to equip, I guess. We could use a 5 stat ring, why not? Uh-huh. Nearly got killed in place, eh? Well, it's not like I need to act like this is anything new, right? So. But, suddenly the unlock for that being here makes a lot more sense since this is where the ferry to Vilbrand is, and she wanted to get as far away from Vilbrand as possible, but they also wanted her to still come off like, she just got off the boat or whatever. And, it's been a little bit funny, seeing all of the weird things I can't access, or the response NPCs that I can talk to have to me currently, because we haven't actually progressed the main storyline. We're still technically a nobody in the eyes of a lot of people. And like, you can talk to Tataru in the Scion headquarters, and she'll be like, this is private property, you don't have official business, then you leave. And it's hilarious to actually see like the Warrior of Light get treated like a nobody, because I mean, we are a nobody, like, we're just an adventurer. Like, this is adventurer as it gets. And that's really what's more fun about this to me, is just like, hey, you know, there is actually a lot of adventuring you could do without actually touching the main story. So our options are 5,000 more gil or a ring that we might outclass in short order. Let's look at our current rings, right? Okay, so we've got like an NQ Sphene and an NQ Silver. Yeah, I guess we'll take the ring, and in 2 levels we'll be able to put it on. Alright. So, yeah, good enough for me. And Wanderer's Palace unlocked. Hilarious. You know what? I'd say new goal is do Wanderer's Palace before actually doing doing Sestasha. Fucking earn poetic tomes without unlocking the main story. Oh, that'd be fucking hilarious. Actually quite doable too, because when we get to level 50, I'm pretty sure we can unlock Samurai. And with Samurai, we'll get item level 115 left side gear. So weapon, the most important thing. And then all of the left side gears, item level 115. And while we probably won't have enough HP to like solo Wanderer's Palace on Samurai, we could probably get decently far in it. And more than that though, we could probably solo Aurum Vale that way. I don't think Gladiator is going to be able to solo much of anything really. Like with the gear we have, you know, available to us with the way that we're playing. And it was actually interesting. When I hit level 45, a bunch of side quests and Revenant's Toll opened up, and I actually, like, by the time I was done doing side quests and Revenant's Toll, I was like 46 and some change. And it was funny though, because it's not even all the side quests that are in Revenant's Toll, because some of them don't unlock, you know, until the main storyline happens. But I haven't been around to check out other places. Like, I think some quests might have unlocked now in Northern Danelin. It might be worth looking at. There was a bunch of side quests over here in the high mid-30s. And that unlocked a few side quests up here. But I'm pretty sure most of the side quests up here and over here are locked. You can unlock the level 40 leaves over here. And those are worthwhile around then. Sulfur and Mithril. Okay, so we can get... Okay, let's just get the Electrum Ring. Because that can replace one of our current rings. Straight up. Awesome. And unfortunately, they removed the treasure chest, as far as I'm aware, that in the starting room of Aurum Vale, so it's not like we can run in there and get a chance at an ethereal accessory anymore, like you used to be able to. Oh, dude, that shit's all over the silver ring by quite a ways. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. We got some ethereal gear from doing Levy quests in Mordona, and we actually got these pants in the White Brim front ones. And I was hoping for a weapon, but I just wound up buying weapons from the Mordona NPCs at Revenant's Toll. I was just like, you know, why not? It's a huge upgrade. It was 8 more damage over our Mithril Broadsword, so even though it's normal quality. And I guess let's go check Northern Thanelin, see if there's quests. If there are quests, I don't think, unless it's just like a couple, I'm not going to care about them. But if it's more than a couple, I'll probably just do them off screen. Okay, there's nothing. Okay, cool. So then, in that case, let's just see if we can't do all of Cutter's Cry, right? Because that was the first dungeon we actually unlocked. And I don't know if we'll be able to beat it still. But we have like 1,000 more HP than we did last time, and so the Epic Echo ought to give us like, instead of just a 600-ish HP, yeah, it gave us 900. Awesome. We can eat any. We got some slightly better food from all the questing we've done. I think I'm going to stick with going for HP, even though the piety and the spell speed does nothing for us. Hey look, we broke 4,000. How about that? Okay, so our damage isn't really that much higher, in spite of getting a lot more base damage on our weapon. Looks like. Oh, okay, maybe Fast Blade's modifier is just kind of garbage. Those Riot Blades are pretty juicy now. Ooh, over 600. Ooh, that's very nice. You know what? Be under system. Let's see. Would it be system sounds? Can we just mute system sounds? Nope. Oh yeah, it's system sounds. Awesome. Might not be totally awesome though. I kind of like hearing menu noises. Oh, you might notice I also bought a shit ton of high potions. Oh yeah, okay, so in order to lose the annoying spam sound of spamming buttons, we have to lose our menu sounds. I guess that shouldn't bother me as much as it is, but like when it comes to sounds and like haptics and stuff, like sounds you like you notice them when they're gone. And for me, sounds I don't like, I just kind of like, I don't think too much of it. Also, I'd say a bigger deal for us than just dealing more damage is the fact that the level difference between us and these monsters now is going to cause us to dodge a lot more. And if we can beat the giant tunnel worm, that's going to be why. It's because we dodge like the dot hit sometimes or something. Because the dot that tunnel worm does, it is actually subject to an accuracy check, as far as I'm aware. But yeah, this is already more of a cakewalk, although it's still going to be annoying and slow. But hey, what can you do, right? Like, what can you do? You know what, let's kill the basilisks first. Alright, the ants, they do, I think, higher auto attack damage than the basilisk, but like, basilisk has annoying TP moves that force us to move or stun. And he's not a slouch when he hits us either. So yeah, also if you see me AoE, if you ever see me AoE, and I said this in the mainline Let's Play at some point, I'm sure. If you see me choose the single target over AoE, even though AoE would be slightly more total damage, it's because I want a problem target dead. That's something I think that a lot of people take for granted, even in group content. Like, if there's a monster in a trash pool that has like some sort of special ability that makes it, you know, hit harder or faster or something, it can often be worthwhile, especially with a healer that's not fully engaged or is possibly lagging out like crazy or whatever the excuse is. You know, to help them out by taking that problem monster out with single target damage, and then go back to AoEing. The sooner you get rid of problem targets, the less damage they deal to your tank. The less damage your tank takes, the more your healers can focus on their like third damage button, which is their AoE button. Oh, it's so sad that they only have one AoE button these days. Pepperidge Farm remembers when Scala had like 4 of those. Okay, so we're going to take the ants out first because we can force the bomb to suicide. And we don't want the ants banging on us while we do that. Yeah, this is much better than last time. Might not seem like it, but it really is. Come on, man, just go ahead and there you go. Blow yourself up. Thank you. My laptop's starting to die because I haven't plugged it in. And of course, I'm not playing on that. I play on my desktop, but... Come on, just do the thing. Thank you. I'm gonna plug my laptop in while we wait for the health to come back. I got the plug right here. I'm lazy when I get off work at like fucking midnight. I come home, well, actually I stop at my fiance's house first. And then usually she goes to bed right away. Sometimes she doesn't. Sometimes she's staying up, and it gets weird because like I love her and her house is on the way to my house, but at the same time, you know, it's like fucking midnight and I just want to go home and take a bath. But she would prefer if I just stayed there. Sometimes I do. Kya! I won't be silenced, you'll be silenced. Swing. Alright, we're kicking her ass. She should summon ads anytime. I guess this kind of proves they're on a timer, though. Right, like, I think the Marshal is HP percentage, but I think the soldiers and the guards are just time-based. Those die much faster. And, like, we take way less damage. We're taking, like, as little damage as we did when we used our cooldowns last time we were in here. Hello, Myrmidon Guard. You're a slutty guardsman. And you're already dead. Wow. Ho-ho! This normal quality Cobalt Shamshir cannot be contained. Okay, let's get this fucker away from her if we can possibly manage it. Oh wow, he tethers from rather far away. In that case, we'll just, guess we should have just started zerging right away. Well, no more Marshall for you, honey. You are getting spanked. By a nondescript adventurer who has no fame. He's just wandered the realm and helped anyone who actually wanted the help of, you know, some nobody who seemed like he could get some shit done, though. It's a beautiful thing. She's not stunnable, right? Right. Okay. That's what I thought. You know what? Let's ignore the Myrmidon Guard. Let's just say, fuck it, and kill the Queen. Oh no, I didn't dodge Mandible Bite in time. I was a foolish fool. That's probably because of the haste made it make it go off faster. Well, that's pretty cool. I still don't know if we'll actually be able to beat Giant Tunnel Worm, but oh, we've already got Conquistador's Bracelets. How about that? Let's see. 4 crit and 5 det versus 5 direct hit. Yeah, I'm gonna stick with the Topaz or whatever we've got in there. I saw Wrath Gaming actually. He actually started a second character apparently a while back because they had like 100 leave allowances, and the character is named Ul'dah, and it's a Thanalan locked character. Like, he can go to any region, any zone in Thanalan, and the goal of the character is to do every quest that you can do in Thanalan without ever leaving Thanalan. So, like, you can only do the main storyline quest up until they tell you to leave Ul'dah, and then you just don't get on the airship. and then you just like go around and do everything else. And I thought that was, you know, he's like bases his challenges off of, you know, the old school RuneScape challenges. And so that's where the idea comes from, and it's cute. It really is. Let's see. We don't get any XP for being unsynced, huh? That's a shame. Okay. We can't wear divine moccasins because they are for magic people. Okay. I don't want your bloody moccasins anyway. But here we are. Can we even fucking kill this thing? Let's find out. Might as well spam all of our mitigation because it's not like it's gonna start hurting us any less. We will be spamming our potions on cooldown. Up there's sludge, and it's still terrible. And we're gonna take like 1,000 damage from that dot alone. Which I guess with our passive regen being about 40, that's not as impactful as it was before. We have like, I think it's 1% of your health is what the dude, this thing is just like critting us like fucking crazy. Oh boy, we might not be able to beat Crutter's Cry without being level 50. I think we're doing worse than last time. That's with being able to do more damage. What a shit show. Oh, there's Sludge again. Man, it's almost like a boss designed for a party is a lot more difficult than you'd imagine. Okay. I guess let's give it one more try. Let's try, instead of blowing all our mitigation like a freaking cum load, let's just like space them out. I guess save the big one, Sentinel, for when our HP gets low, I guess. I don't know. Pretty disappointing. But I mean, I guess it shouldn't be too unexpected, right? Like, nothing really changed all that much. We just basically got more HP and damage. We didn't get any better healing. I guess that's something else I could try. Like, I've got 3 Mega Potions that you get from a Mordona quest. I don't think you can buy Mega Potions anywhere except the auction house, which I refuse to use. That's a bridge too far. I can ask a player to replicate an NPC function, like, you know, ferry me across this water to this dead-end island, please. That I should be able to swim across anyway, because they added swimming to the game. But you know, whatever. Square Enix logic. But okay, so. So we'll just use Rampart right off the bat. Dodge, 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 dodge. Okay, we'll use a potion now. There's the sludge. Let's go ahead and use one of those Mega Potions. And we'll go ahead and use Sentinel, I guess. It's not like we're getting any lower damage anytime soon. And it's critting us out the ass. You know, what really sucks, right, is they took awareness out of the game. Gladiator and Paladin used to have a level 34 skill called awareness. And it was actually a skill that was available for cross-class. And it made critical hits from monsters impossible. They could no longer crit you at all. And oh dear. Okay. Well. Yeah. It's really disappointing, actually. Hey, look, we dodged that sludge. That's actually pretty cool. Nope, we did not dodge that one. Yep. Yeah, we need better potions, basically, and we can't get them. So, like, this tunnel worm is freaking harder than the Chimera. Harder than the freaking Chimera. Lark. Okay, yeah. So, like, at best, if we had a really lucky run, we could probably get it, like, slightly past halfway dead. But, yeah, Cutter's Cry remains unattainable for us currently. Let's see. But I suppose we could try. We could get killed in either of these. So male, we could probably beat the first boss in male Darkhold because of the way the crystal force fields work. But we wouldn't be able to beat this like anything after that. Although that could let us get some ethereal pieces. I don't think it would. It's like the first box from the boss in there is like the Colosseum Galaris or whatever, which may or may not be better than our ethereal chainmail. Okay, might try out Qarn again. The sad thing about these dungeons at this point is the gear that we can actually like tease out of them is not worthwhile for us. Like the best gear we can get for ourselves currently is from well, barring accessories, is from it's ethereal gear from the Mordona leaves, so that's the thing. Also a bit sad that Mega Potions heal like not quite double what a High Potion does, and then like the cooldown is like double. It's pretty sad to me. Wrath Gaming's Thanel unlocked character can use the market board, which I'm surprised that like a stickler, like he's kind of a stickler for his rules, and I'm kind of surprised that he is allowing that because it would let you get items that are outside of Thanelin. But it's whatever. Like I'm not a stickler for the rules, as I told you at the start of this video when I told you I asked a person to ferry me across the water. It was just really bugging me that I couldn't get my hunting log done. And not because I couldn't kill the monsters, it was because I just couldn't go to the place. And the only reason I couldn't go to the place is because the ferryman that has an option that you can select to take you to the place is like, oh no, that's currently unavailable. Like, why? It's just currently unavailable. Could you tell me why? Yeah, all in all, since we have this Cobalt Shamshir, like, the weapons from here won't be an upgrade anymore. They'll actually be 5 points weaker than this. If this place could give us accessories, the accessories might beat some of our normal quality accessories out. But I don't think so. I guess it's also possible we might get an ethereal shield that will beat out our normal quality Cobalt shield. At least in stats, if not in block strength. Boar's Bane, okay, Marauder Axe. I guess if I, like, for some reason, can't unlock, if for some reason I can't unlock Samurai or Red Mage at 50, I can totally go to Limsa and unlock Marauder, and Marauder would be slightly better than Gladiator at surviving through soloing because they have Storm's Path. And I'm pretty sure Storm Path these days, it heals it's either it's like a 200 potency heal or like relative to the damage done, or it's just the damage done. I know originally it was half of the damage done, but then they changed it to the damage done or to a potency heal at some point in either Shadowbringers or in Endwalker. And that would be more healing than Gladiator has, so you know, it wouldn't be the biggest thing in the world, but it could make or break fighting stuff like that that giant tunnel worm, you know. Of course, since I used all the side quests on Gladiator and pretty much all my level allowances on Gladiator, the problem with leveling Marauder would be I'd have to level Marauder without any of that stuff. So, go figure, right? Yeah, I think we could beat the giant tunnel worm if it didn't have that dot. If it didn't have that dot, we'd stand a really good chance. Because like I said, that dot, after it's like, it does like 150-ish on hit, and then it's like a 110 to 130 tick every 3 seconds. And it's a 30-second dot, so like, it's basically 1100 damage every time it gets put on you. And our high potion cooldown is like, what, like 25 seconds? So like, we get to negate, you know, the potion's 340, and then our passive is like 40 HP every 3 seconds. So like, we can negate like 700 damage of the dot, but the dot itself, like, is not just the problem. You know, it's the fact that the worm's still auto-attacking us. It's still doing its sand spray cleave that it does like every 5 seconds or 6 seconds or something. You know, the oh, come on, brain. I'm just gonna go ahead and use this last Mega Potion, because I don't care. I think theoretically, if we could get X potions, we'd be groovy. That might also be like the difference for being able to solo stuff. And I guess I could make like a market board allowance for that. Like, I could just like say, hey, you know, like, it's a little unfair that I can't like fight stuff with, you know, any appropriate level of healing. But at the same time, like, I mean, that is resources gained from another player, so it's just kind of like, you know, how much do I want to break the rules of a solo? Like, I consider the rule breaking I did for getting to the Isles of Umbra very, very minor. Like, that's like something that's just like, you could probably dispute it in a court of law. You know, it's just like, well, if my client, you know, like, soloers are allowed to have friends still and talk to them and go places with them. My client just so happened to get into a multi-seat flying mount with his friend, and then his friend happened to drop him off at the place he needed to go. Is it really help? Yeah, I don't know. Probably yes, but I think you get what I'm trying to say, right? But no, it's like, the thing about buying potions off the auction house is like, a lot of them are things that I think RMTs and actual players sell from Palace of the Dead. Because Palace of the Dead gets run a lot by actual players and by RMTs for the guild drops that you can sell on the market board or NPC. And a lot of people sell the high quality potions from there on the market board for cheap. Just because they do. And I saw Wrath Gaming buy like 99 high potions off the market board for like 46 gil a piece, which is like less than 1/3 of their NPC cost for normal quality. And I was just like, damn. Maybe I should let myself use the market board. But if I let myself use the market board for that, where do I draw the line? It's like, oh, let me just buy I-110 gear, let me just buy high quality craft gear. Oh, a challenge where I'm not allowing myself to craft, so why should I let other people craft for me, essentially? I'm not sure how much of a difference it would make, but I know at 50 we also get Circle of Scorn. And Circle of Scorn is like, it's a 140 potency hit, and then its dot lasts for 15 seconds, and it's like a total of 150 potency. So it's like a 290 potency attack that, it's like a delayed hit because it's not a true 290 potency because the dots, each individual tick of the dot has a different chance to crit or not, and a damage variable as well. But that would help with the giant tunnel worm a little bit too. Like, I don't know if it'll ever be possible for Gladiator to do it like at a reasonable level. I assume that we'll only be clearing these dungeons as like, samurai or red mage. Which honestly, I think the boss that is a male Darkhold actually does so much damage. Well, I don't know. If you're I-115, probably kill it before it matters. I don't know. I guess I'll just have to find out when I get there. Because like our accessories are gonna suck too. Because like they're not gonna be good. And we can't unlock allied hunts yet because those are locked behind main story quest. I don't remember exactly when you can start doing daily hunts for allied seals. But if we could, it's something we could save up for. We could get nocturnal accessories, which are I-110, and also I-110 left side pieces from the old soldiery, tomestones of soldiery gear that used to exist in the game. Yeah, I really miss awareness, especially when doing old content like this. Like, the sandworm was just critting us out the ass, you know, 200, 200, 200, 200. It's like, bro, if you're auto-attacking me for 200, my little 300, my dinky 340, you know, how many HP per second is that? 340 HP for 25 seconds? Let's see, that's 1, let's see, 9, 3, 13, what is it, 13 and a half HP a second? That's really not that good. Ow! Crit for 520? You hit harder than the fucking tunnel worm. What the shit? Yeah, we might not be able to beat any dungeons until we, unlock, like, Samurai or, Red Mage. If we can even unlock them, right? Like, it says that we only need a Disciple of War at 50, and I swear you can unlock them before Praetorium, because I had a character named Gale Darkblood I made once that I unlocked Samurai before Praetorium to use in Praetorium. But it's been quite a while, so I might be misremembering. Ugh, not quite 1/4 of the way. It's gonna suck because, like, this thing does really nasty shit. Like that, you see. No obliterate for you. I don't feel like taking 600 damage. Of course, he just loops, right? Like, he loops into it again and again, and he's going to become stun immune. Ugh. Guess we could try to slow him, right? Get him! Get that heart! Come on, crits! Crits, see me through! Or direct. Come on now. I'm not picky. Please do more damage. Please do more damage. Please do more damage. Okay, we got pretty good amount that time. Yeah, it used to be legendary back in the day if, like, you stunned obliterate, because it's a raid wide. It's like the first raid wide in the game, I think. I could be remembering wrong. I'm pretty sure it's the first raid wide in the game. Let me think about that. Dungeon bosses as they used to be. I mean, it might have changed too, actually. I didn't save my burst for this, so we're not going to get 1/4 of his HP down, but whatever. So let's see. You got Den the Orc Tooth, right? That's the first boss, or the last boss that has Tasha. He doesn't do any raid wides. Although I guess technically, when the ads come out, that technically is like a really, really weak raid wide, so I guess technically that's the first raid wide in the game. I was wrong. I was a fool. Oh, come on. Oh. Man, I'm like using my fucking thing off cooldown and or on cooldown or whatever, and I need to be fucking saving it, honestly. I guess I'm stupid. Ow. Man, he hits hard. The game was new. I got super mad at this boss. Oh, now that's what I like to see. Direct critical hit, 582. That's delicious. I got super mad at this tank that tanked this boss because I understand that its enmity is actually not really a thing. You know, it just targets whoever and does the AoEs. So. But the one thing your tank really could do is stun obliterate. Of course, some idiots for some reason don't attack the soul stone, and that's a real pain. So it looks like we're actually going to beat the second boss here. I mean, we should be able to, right? Like, come on, we got 12 levels on the dungeon, and our item level is got 8 levels on the dungeon. Dooby dooby doo. I don't need to fight any of you, maybe. Oh yeah. Sneak strats. Whew. I wonder if we'll be able to get a bunch of ethereal gear here, if it's all going to be like crafting related instead, still. I guess we'll find out. Okay, so the Gem of Affluence, right? "20 lightning shards." I mean, those are crafting related. But I'm not going to allow crafting on this character because... reasons. Okay, Helm of Might, probably, right? It's literally actually just because I don't like crafting. Crafting, like, is actually pretty OP in standard gameplay. Because nowadays, if you're not banning the market board, you can just buy, like, end-of-tier crafting gear and just craft beyond whatever the master recipes were for, like, level 50. Like, you just craft stuff that's, like, the I-115 level 50 gear, like, no problem with, like, the... I don't remember what level the crafting sets were at the very end of A Realm Reborn. I want to say, like, I-70 at the lowest, like the low end, like the artisan set, which was like the set that's like as good as like full pentamelded, like actual crafting AF. Okay, we don't want to put the fruit. Oh wait, actually, we do want to, Because like we gotta have them for the pedestal at the end, right? Okay, we do want to. Okay, cool. Although I guess it's just gonna be shards, so I don't know why I think it matters. Map completion? Yeah, map completion. Okay. Why not? We're not only are we a nobody adventurer still, we're actually like you know, like fucking Indiana Jones and it. I had a friend in high school who actually started I think he started a small band, or like maybe it was like a dual singer group or something with somebody else, and he called it Indiana Jones, and I guess like based off of, you know, Indiana Jones and then Jonesin for like a drug, I guess. Guess that could be a really fancy way to say you're invested in exploring drug use. Indiana Jones is like obsessed with archaeology, you know, and but then like Jonesin is, you know, you need something real bad. Maybe they need Indiana really bad. I don't know. Come on, Mr. Templecroc. Also, there's been kind of an oddity on this character. I don't know if it's because we're on a preferred server and like they just want to like lubricate your entire experience. But like the durability on any gear we've used, I haven't seen durability go lower than like 90, 99. So like no matter how many things we've killed. Like I saw a mender and it's like, oh, you know, I haven't repaired like this gear at all, like all day today. I'll fix it. And it's like, oh, it's all at 99. But like we've killed like, you know, 100 enemies or something. Like, come on. We should be, you know, pretty broken up. I know I mentioned it in my actual Let's Play for 14 as well, but the boss coming up here, I actually duoed it back in the day during 2.0 with a person who became my friend and joined my link shell and was like a pretty good friend of me for several years. Like character name was like Arlet Akbelia or something like that, and I just really appreciate it. Like the DPS both kept dying, and like we just didn't want to wipe, so we just like he decided not to, or couldn't. I think he couldn't because I might be remembering wrong, but White Mage used to have a trait called Battle Raise in order to use Raise in combat, because Raise was a cross-class skill for Paladin. And any other job as well. You could cross-class, I think any other job anyway, you could cross-class Raise. Okay, so none of that's going to be as good as what we've got going on. Unfortunate, but yeah, such is life, eh? Now, I don't know if we'll be able to sell it, but hey, we got the mapping achievement, so we've been here. Let's just go ahead and stand over here. So when those first ads come out, we can just kill them right here and not worry about things. Oh, it's immune to slow. How dare it be immune to slow? That's not cool, boo-boo. We're steadily losing the HP game. Okay, that's good though. So we don't need to focus on the Mithril Verge at all. We can just dodge its lasers. Because it's going to make so many more of those, like, we might as well not care about them. We don't have to. Their laser telegraphs used to be ridiculously small. Stun him to get us some time. Okay, we have to go rid of this one because it'll start doing bad shit to us. But might want to focus target the boss. Oh no! Raid wides! Ah. Come on. Man, how many more of these things are gonna pop up? I should have saved my stuns for that. We could lower the damage we're taking a little bit. It looked hairy there for a minute, but I guess things worked out. I don't know how long it takes for stun immunity to wear off. It's always nice when it does, though. Oh hey, we got XP for it even though we were unsynced? How much did we get? Oh, we got 12,400. Oh, we got a bonus of 55,700. Oh, we got 111,400 XP. Okay. So, like, we don't get them from the earlier bosses anymore. We just get it at the all at the end of the dungeon, huh? That's interesting. Then, of course, the dungeon just went ahead and gave us the weapons we would have gotten for the job we're on. Orchestrion roll. Oh, snap. Oh, we probably won't ever have one of those, but you know, whatever. Qarn boots. Are those? They are not. What do they look like? Oh, it's a little bit strange for... Oh, well, hey, look, we beat our first dungeon solo, and it was Sunken Temple of Qarn. How about that? Even got level 48 out of the deal. Given that we got, let's see, 100,000 XP for doing that because of Road to 80 bonus. Like, it took us half an hour, and it was kind of a pain, but I could easily replicate that. So, like, we we do that twice more. It'd take an hour to get another level, basically. Of course. Timers. An hour and a half till my next level allowances, but I can't stay up that late. I gotta get to bed for work, so. Huh. Hey, we got an orchestrion roll. How about that? And, if we really wanted to, apparently for starting on a preferred server, you can trade these silver chocobo feathers in. Oh, hey, look, we got access to Shirk, a skill we'll never use. Okay. What was I saying? Man, I forget what I'm talking about. Like, I get distracted by one thing and I just, like, go off on a tangent. Oh, right, the silver feathers. Okay. So, apparently we can use these somewhere. I can't get any of this stuff, but... Yeah, it's the I-110 weapons. These were soldiery weapons. These were the first tombstone weapon in the game that you got from getting a rating tombstone. They started that in second coil. And you buy the weathered version of this that was item level 100 for your soldiery tomes. Actually, you'd buy like 10 vouchers or whatever, and then you would get the item from the, like, I think it was turn 7 Melusine, and then you'd get a thing to upgrade it to give it its aura from turn 8, which was second coil turn 3, but okay, I don't know if any, like, I don't know where exactly we, oh, we could get swimsuits, huh? I mean, I guess we might as well, right? Like, I don't think we'll ever have a reason to, like, use it, but, you know, might as well since we're here. I don't know where we turn in silver feathers at all. Maybe it's somewhere else? Oh, Calamity Salvagers. Okay. So I was mistaken. It's a shame no other side quests are really popping up. I need to go to bed. But supposedly we can turn in these silver chocobo feathers. I think if we turn in all 10 of them, I think we can get a suit of I-130 armor at level 50 if we really wanted it. I'm not... You know, I don't actually know where the Calamity Salvager is in Ul'dah. I usually stick around Limsa. Feel free to tell me where the Calamity Salvager in Ul'dah is. I don't feel like looking for it an hour and 11 minutes into the video. Which I should be just fucking ending, you know? I got motivated. Let's see, calamity salvager. Okay. So would it be certificate exchange? No. Let's see. Silver chocobo feathers. Okay, so like we could get that's 5 feathers for an augmented. Wow, okay. That's a bit steep. But we'll keep it in mind, right? Like, they gave it to us after all, so it could be a way for us to beat these dungeons before we do Test Hash or whatever. All this stuff, though, is not worthwhile. I don't know why that's on the... I don't know why this is on the docket. This is just stuff from Halatali, which, like, we don't even have access to, and it would be kind of funny to grab it, but, like, it's not worth a feather, honestly. So is it just the... Okay, no, it's... Okay, so you get, like, a body and a pants if you want it. So, like, our choice... Like, okay, so, like, we could basically get... It wouldn't get us to item level 130, but we could basically get... these weapons and this armor, and it would propel us up a bit. But it might be smarter, like, since we're gonna unlock samurai, or like, assuming we can unlock samurai, it might be smarter to save that for samurai, because like I said, I don't think Gladiator's gonna like... I don't think it's gonna be able to really do as much as a full-fledged job, even with higher defense and higher HP. Like, it just doesn't have, you know, it just doesn't have as many skills, right? Like, this is all we've got, and this is what, a total of 10 skills? And we don't even have this one yet, but like, that's not gonna be like, this isn't gonna be such a big game changer that we like actually, you know, get to use it or get things done because of it. So I probably won't do another one of these until I'm level 50. So since there's maintenance tomorrow night, I probably won't have another one done until like later in the week. And it seems like a mixed interest. I saw I had like a few likes on it today, but I also had a couple of dislikes, and I understand that. But you know, like, if you're disliking stuff I'm putting out, at least comment and give me a reason. Even if the reason is simple, it's like, I'd rather you do Final Fantasy 11, or I'd rather you didn't do Final Fantasy 14. Like, tell me things, you know. I mean, I'm probably not going to stop doing it, you know, even if you do give me the reason. But like, I would like to know, because it will make me think about it. You know, it's like, oh, okay, maybe I'll do less of that, or maybe I'll, you know, try to do more of other stuff. Let's see. Let's go check Outer Lanosia for quests. I don't know if side quests will pop up there or not, but it's worth a look. Nope. I don't think so, but oh well. Anyway, I suppose that's enough for now. So thanks for watching. Stay safe and have a great day. And I'll see you again next time. And maybe next time we unlock Samurai and kill that giant tunnel worm. Alternatively, if for some reason we can't unlock Samurai, I guess we'll just use those silver feathers and get Ironworks gear on Gladiator and then kill the worm that way, because with fucking 19 more damage on our weapon, and then like whatever defense we gain from having item level 130 in our body and leg slot, I'm pretty sure we'll be able to kill the giant tunnel worm. But that would probably be the way I wouldn't want to do it. So anyway, again, thanks for watching. Stay safe and have a great day, and I'll see you again next time.